Hello guys, what's up? This is Strategist here from Elevation Studios, and today we're going to be doing something different. I'm going to be going over the spear weapon in Brawlhalla. So let's get into it. Now, the spear is a very interesting weapon, because in my mind it's the easiest weapon to learn for new players coming to Brawlhalla, as well as it can definitely provide some good long range attacks, and really help you learn some really basic combos. So we're going to get hitboxes going and everything. So, the first move with spear is just the simple neutral light. Just a couple jabs out in front of you, and you do move forwards a teensy bit while you're doing this. I just invented that word, a teensy bit. So, it can be used to poke people out and move them back, as well as it does a nice chunk of damage. There's 18.01 damage. So, it's definitely a good option for if you're trying to hold people back. It can also be used to counter sword side lights, pardon me, not side lights, as well as some other moves that go forwards. It's just all around a great tactic. Now when you land it, you're trying to land it at the very edge of its hitbox. If I land it here, it's way too close. My hitbox is all the way out where the spear starts. So I realistically can be this far away before I use it, meaning I've got maximum spacing, making it even harder for him to get through it. So we're just going to take out the stock for a second, get him back over to low health, and we're going to move on. So yeah, should definitely be using a spear neutral in your neutral game if they definitely like side lighting. The next attack for spear is the side light, which is the double slashing technique. This does do more damage than the spear neutral light at 19.7 damage instead of 18.01, but it is pretty easily punished, especially with low dex legends like Queen Nai or Nash. So you do have to be careful using it. I typically like to throw a couple neutral lights out and wait until I can easily punish them with that move, this side light. I'm sorry guys, getting my moves mixed up. So yeah. You basically just want to move around him, wait till he makes a mistake, and then punish with the side light. Now, it's kind of unfortunate because your side light is also your true combo starter for your main combo with spear. I just started combo like 3 times in that sentence. So, yeah. Now, this side light can combo into a lot of moves. It can combo into a down light and a side air, which is your spear main damage combo. Another thing it can combo into, I believe, is... yeah, I thought so, into recovery. This is basically the new spear main combo now, since the last update where the side light is no longer true. And at later health, going in a side light is a lot easier because of the fact that they're going to get knocked back farther by the side light. Now, at later health ranges, you can have problems going into down light. I'm sorry, guys. And it can definitely be really tricky to land, and it's not true. So you have to make sure that when you're doing your side light into down air, that they've not taken so much damage that's no longer true. In my mind, it works best at white to yellow. Basically, it works best in every damage range except red. It's also really great for edge guarding, like I just did right there. So, that is side light and neutral light. Pardon me. The next move we're going to be going into, which I kind of showed in the main spear combo, is this down light. This kick that moves you forward a long distance. This is the move you want to be using if you're stacked up with an opponent. So here, you can use your down light, pardon me, I keep on thinking of all your attacks. And it's basically what's going to be doing most of your damage. You can combo this straight into a spear side air, but you do have to time it properly, and there are going to be a reasonable amount of dodge frames just because you have to move back and then immediately side air. Now, the main use for this down attack is to hit them out of the air. So if we have a Hattori coming down from the top of the map, actually just let me show it. Bot settings. Jump. There. So we can actually pick Hattori out of the air with this attack. It's really, really useful for that. Especially if the enemy is ground pounding, you can just pick him out and basically kill him right off the bat. So, you do have to be careful, as I said earlier, at really high health, low health, pardon me, that, this side air with spear will land, because, as you guys can see, at really low health, he doesn't get knocked back very far. And as I just said previously, you can counter that by moving back inside Aaron, but that will increase your dodge frames. Just kill the stock and reset. Okay. Another move with spear is neutral air. This is probably one of my most used moves, just because it's so good at countering really aggressive players, especially who are using K-Tars or gauntlets. So, I can come in from the top of the map like that, or I can even just wait, time it mid-air, and when they rush into an attack, I can hit them with the edge of the hitbox, or I can hit them from the top. You have to be careful if you hit them from the side, because you won't always be able to get them knocked back. Sometimes when you come in off the top, or even off the side, you don't get the knockback, you just get the damage if you land with the very edge of the hitbox. Trying to see what the very edge of the hitbox is. So, yeah. This neutral air is really good with spear. If you're trying to space people out and just trying to turn the tide, and if you just don't want to take much damage, this is definitely an option. You can also, as I said, time it, so if they're running in, I can just set up here and do it. I don't know if many other people do this, but I do like using this as an edge guard tool. I can keep them off the edge and continue the combo really easily with neutral air. Keeps them off the map, keeps me in control. I just love using it for that too. See, look, right, I'm just gonna wait till he comes back on the edge, neutral light, recovery. Not many people expect it for the edge guard, and I just Z'd right there, but that's okay. So, one of the last moves with spear, actually we've got two left, I just gotta get myself the spear again because I Z'd, is the side air. This is probably one of Spear's best moves. It does 19.07 damage per hit, which is probably the most you're gonna get out of Spear. So yeah, this neutral air you should always be using in all of your games. This can also be comboed really well if you're going to interrupt a mid-air, and you can always follow up with recovery. But yeah, I'm trying to talk too fast. Next move you've seen me use with spear is recovery, which is this jumping motion with twirling the spear above the character's head. This is actually strangely overpowered, okay? Because there's hitboxes out to the side of you, you can throw this out without actually having your own hurt box in the way. So if you time this correctly and hit the opponent either side of your the hitbox, it's really easy to be able to hit the opponent and have the opponent not hit you. So the most common way that recovery is used, at least I use it, is that I combo it off of the main recovery like that. It can do a ton of damage and get yourself into a juggling position with the opponent in the air. Or it can just be used to kill on its own. It's always really good to use as well if you're at the top of the map, especially with high force legends like Nai. The ground pound is just the same thing going down. This is not nearly as good as another move Actually, do I want to go into that? Yeah, sure, I probably will. Another move you should do, or work on at least, is some legend-specific SIGs. And right now I'm playing Nye. Oh, I completely forgot about the down air. Okay. Dominating. Sorry. Coming back, we're working on this down air. This down air is really, really good. It's known as the pogo stick, just because you can keep on bouncing off the enemy for so long, getting to do easy damage on them. I really love it if you know your opponent is going to be jumping after you or trying to recover off of the edge. So if I knock Hattori off the edge here, I'm probably going to kill you out. Well, and as you saw before when I took the last stock from Hattori, I waited till she went to recover jumps on the edge, and I just went down air. And at really high damage level, that will kill guaranteed. There's so much force it will knock him back. Although at really low levels, if you're lucky, you can kind of land this bob thing on him. I've only been able to do this once or twice just because people see it coming, but you can stack up damage really quickly with it. Each strike does 15.89 damage, so it is pretty decent damage considering it comes out very quickly. So you got this, the down air, the neutral air, the recovery, and the ground pound for options midair. Excuse me. Moving on, some legend specific combos. Yeah, with Nye, she's got some interesting combos. The first main combo that basically every spear legend can do is sidelight into a SIG. I just love doing this combo, especially if they're almost dead. It's an easy kill, rack up tons of damage. Also, there's only 3 windows. So with Nye, this can be deadly. There, I did it 3 times. Probably I'd have to do it 4 in an actual match in order to get a kill on it. Another thing you can do with Nye, since they've patched this, is if you're going to throw in a neutral light, you can also throw that out at white health, and it will be a string. It's also really easy to move in or hit Hattori with the down SIG off the edge. You can use that to edge guard. Now granted, the hitbox is only at the end, so it can be really tricky to land. But as Nye, this is your best combo. This is the down SIG. Look at all this room. I can hit Hattori from over here. There's so much room when it pops up. And I can just keep Hattori out with this combo. And guess what? If Hattori decides she wants to come from the top, I can do that neutral air. So just counter them from the top and counter them from bottom. This is, as I said, really good for edge guard. Especially if they're trying to stick on the edge. That's really good. Yeah. I'm gonna try and use it in an edge guard situation for you guys. Let's put it back a little bit. Ooh, come back. Oh, darn it. So, yeah. I can't seem to land that on the bot for some reason, but that's another really good combo. Now, probably one of my least used Nye SIGs is the side light. It does have tons of room, but it also has lots of recovery frames. So after you do the attack, you won't be able to move for a while. But just like all of her other SIGs, it can be used in an edge guard extremely well. If they're coming in from the top or just the side, you can throw this out and it normally will kill if you're in an edge guard position. So if I show you, going to knock Queen Eye off the edge, knock Queen Eye Hattori. I can just throw that out as an edge guard. And it's really hard hitting attack. So yeah. I also forgot to mention the neutral SIG can be used in a gravity cancel really well to kill people off the top of the map like I just did there. Guaranteed kill. So, yeah. Let's pop into a quick... Well, I don't want to go into a match, but I do want to put the bot to medium, and I'll just go through some spear techniques with you. Oh, I just got wrecked there. And again. And again! So yeah, main spear true combo. Pick people out of the air. Fake. Wasn't able to land a neutral air. Neutral combo. I'm gonna throw it out again. Predicted the dodge. Land at cross map. Weapon throw. Followed by ground pound for the kill. Just grab my weapon back. So yeah. I honestly really like the spear. I think it's a great weapon. And it really teaches you how to combo really well. Most people, after getting hit by a neutral light, will run back in. So I like going neutral light and throwing at Queen Eye's down sig to be really aggressive. So yeah. Another thing I do like doing in edge guarding is just hovering and deciding what you want to do during the hover. Most people immediately go to ground pound, and it's very easy to dodge. Ow. So, especially with Queen Eye, because Queen Eye's very low character speed, being able to stand there, predict what to do, depending on how the opponent moves, is basically what edge guarding is. Let's try and use this neutral air a bit more. There's that sig. Side air. Down light for the KO. Anytime you side air with spear off the side of the map, it's pretty much a KO. I'm gonna throw up some neutral light to a down sig. You can also chase, dodge into your side light for your true combo starter. If you really want to cover some distance with spear. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Strategist, giving you a spear combo tutorial video in Brawlhalla. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm signing off.